We shall never deny a guest, even the most ridiculous request. You mean suckers throw their money down the well for fun? That's the greatest scam ever! The money is always right. It's money that makes the world go round. Note to self, avoid Squidward. You don't have to kill the lad. He cries you a sweater of tears, and you kill him. Do you smell it? The kind of smell. The smelly smell. A smelly smell that smells smelly. Anchovies! What? Anchovies! They're back! They're back, I tell you! I saw them with my own eyes! The hooks! The hooks! How about a breath mint? The hooks!
Can I take that to go?
You have no idea how lucky you are.
I feel so alive! Cha-ching, 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 greed. Oh, money, how I love thee. Cha-ching, cha-chong, cha-ching, guru. From dollars to pennies, any amount will do. Cha-ching, cha-ching, it's no contest. There's only one thing that I love the best. From every side I've ever seen, to sweetest sound I've heard, I gladly give up everything for money that I've earned. Cha-ching, 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 gooey. There's nothing on earth like the feeling of greed. There's nothing on earth like the feeling of greed.
Please don't do that again.
For you, Mrs. Puff.
Flowers! Oh, how thoughtful.
Here's a box of chocolate. SpongeBob, where's the chocolate?
Mr. Krabs, the budget doesn't allow—
SpongeBob, you can't go to Mrs. Puff's house without chocolates. Hurry! Hurry!
I bought the biggest box they had.
Bye. Spread. Is that all you can think about?
Oh, Eugene!
Here's those chocolates I promised you. What are we doing today, Mrs. Puff? Dinner? Dancing? A trip to the moon?
Mr. Krabs, we're just going for a walk in the park, remember?
Actually, a walk in the park sounds perfect. It's a beautiful day. I'll just need to get a sun hat.
Mrs. Puff needs a sun hat, SpongeBob!
Well, I think—
The sun is beating down on poor Mrs. Puff's head!
As your financial advisor—
There's no time for suggestions! Go buy a hat!
But—
Today! Don't worry, Mrs. Puff. I'll shade ya! SpongeBob, hurry!
one shady hat.
Good job, lad.
Oh, well, thank you. But you didn't need to buy one. I have a hat in the closet.
Didn't need to buy one. You hear that? We didn't even need to buy a hat. Are you supposed to be saving me money?
I'm trying, Mr. Krabs, but you keep telling me to buy stuff for Mrs. Puff. It's all really confusing.
SpongeBob, I'm sorry. This is all my fault. I've not been thinking clearly. I'm making a sailor's promise, boy. From this moment on, I will not ask you to buy anything for Mrs. Puff.
A few moments later.
SpongeBob! Mrs. Puff needs a new fur coat! Quit wasting me money! Buffy needs a new pair of shoes! You're breaking me, boy! She needs fine jewelry! Not that fine! SpongeBob! Glad I caught you. So I need you to buy Mrs. Puff.
Wait! Don't tell me. You want me to run to the store and buy Mrs. Puff something that she doesn't need, and then you want me to run back here only for you to say, "Yarg, you're wasting all me money." And then I'll say, "But Mr. Krabs, I'm only doing what you said." And then you'll say, "No, we're not talking about this or this. We're talking about this."
But lad, it's different this time. She really needs it.
Are we going to the park soon?
Hand that penny or the arm comes off.
That little display of parsimonious penny pinching just earned you a nice little spot in Davy Jones' locker for eternity!
I'm not cheap. I'm generous.
Wait just a burger flipping second.
Who dares backsash the Flying Dutchman?
This Mr. Krabs is the most generous, big-hearted, not selfish crab I know.
He'd sell your soul for a couple of bucks. Help me settle a bet. If you had to choose between Spongebob and 62 cents.
I take the money.
Mr. Krabs!
Here you go, Krabs. 62 cents. Stop. Davy Jones' locker.
Ah!
Mr. Krabs, I can't believe I'm saying this, but how could you sell SpongeBob's soul for 62 cents?
Longtime owner Mr. Krabs is now opening a new restaurant, the Krusty Krab 2. First of all, congratulations, Mr. Krabs.
Hello, I like money.
What inspired you to build a second restaurant right next door to the original?
Money? The Krabby Patty is what ties us all together. Without it, there will be a complete breakdown of social order. A war of all against all. Dark times are ahead. Dark times indeed.
Seriously? Aren't you overreacting a bit?
Welcome to the apocalypse, Mr. Squidward. I hope you like leather.
Actually, I prefer suede.
They're back! They're back, I tell ya! I saw them with my own eyes! The hooks